4, taking a break from the Technomancer. That game is phenomenal. Please go pick that up. It is a joy to play. It is turning into one of my put on the top 10 list of all-time favorite games. If you're watching the screen here, you see that I am about ready to continue my adventures in 7 Days to Die. This game was released on Tuesday. I want to give a shout out to my good friend Posthuman Guy, a fellow gamer, and you know, a man that has really is part of the gaming community, and you know, and he was able to provide me with this copy, and again, I really appreciate that, because you know, normally I don't do reviews, and I'm not going to necessarily review this game, but I am going to show you things about the game so you can see what this game's all about. First of all, this was developed by Iron Galaxy. Now that name sounds familiar to you. Iron Galaxy hasn't developed a whole lot of games, but what they have done is helped in game development, as a matter of fact. They helped with the Microsoft Windows Batman Arkham Origins, Xbox One's Crimson Dragon, Borderlands 2 for the PlayStation Vita. They helped in getting Destiny on the PS3. They did develop Killer Instinct for the Xbox One and Microsoft Windows. They helped with the Borderlands: A Handsome Collection, and a few of those guys, I believe, also helped in a lot of other titles, including Batman: Arkham Knight. And now 7 Days to Die, they didn't exclusively develop. Just to let you know, what they have basically done is they helped port it to the systems. It was more or less developed by Telltale Games, and when a company like Iron Galaxy, they help port the games, which they help recode it, redo what they have to do. 7 Days to Die. First and foremost, let's go ahead and do a continue here to show, so I can show you what I've done thus far, which has been very little. As a matter of fact, before I do that, I'm going to just show you this real quick. This is very, very cool. If you go into your options, if you go into your, if you start a new game, you have a whole mess of options that you can mess with, and anything from making the zombies just always walk, or a little bit of both. There's a ton of options to tailor how you want to play the game. You can make the difficulty higher, lower. There's a blue million options that it's going to allow you to tailor the game the way you want. You can play cooperatively. There are game worlds you can join. You can play privately. You can play the campaign, which is kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue and show you a little bit about this game. Look, I can even show you when you continue, you can change the options. You can change, there's 6 different difficulties. Zombies never run. You can make the aggression higher, how long daylight, how many hours the sun shines per day. You could do 16, which is standard. You could do 8. When you what you drop on death, whether it's only stuff in your 2 belt or everything. So you can really set it almost if you do everything, it's almost roguelike in that particular instance. Enemy memory. This is the time the real sound zombie pursue something that's sensed in the world. How fast, if is the enemy spawn, highly. The block durability of your weapons. There is just so much things to do, and it's really, really nice that they give you a ton of options. And let's just go ahead and start the game. This game is a voxel style game. It does not necessarily look like Minecraft, but it is a voxel game. And yes, this is a PS4 and a version of the game, and of course, and graphically, yeah, it is along those lines. So like the grasses and things like that are 2D, and stuff that you use, and you're going to have to like craft everything for survival, including your own clothes, which is pretty cool. To see that. If you are a fan of Minecraft or any of those style crafting games, I know there was a blue million arcade hit titles on the 360 was like that. You see my campfire here. It's not glowing at the moment because you have to have wood or papers and things to make it work. It's nighttime. I'm going to throw up my torch here. As you can see here, again, graphically, I mean, this is what you're looking at. It is a voxel style game, so you're not going to be getting like, games that look like, Star Wars Battlefront or anything along that lines. But that is not the point of this game. When you kill grass here, for example, I'm actually picking up plant fibers when you do that. And the first part of the game, this campaign, is more or less a tutorial. Kind of goes through how to craft stuff. The crafting system is easy to understand and not hard at all to get into. This is a snow area that I discovered. The world is fairly large, and like I said, I've already checked that out. More or less, see, now there's a bear there, and I really don't want to get attacked by it, so let's get the hell out of Dodge there. Now here's some wood. If I hit this, I'll get like free wood, and you can use that to burn in your campfire so you can cook things. There's recipes, there's all kinds of things along that lines. I will show you, your basic inventory, basic stuff. This is what's really nice about this. Let's say you want to create a stone shovel. It basically tells you need 3 plant fibers, 3 wood, and 3 small stones. So if I craft it, there's going to be a queue up down here, and you're going to be able to craft it. It's nice to have the quick craft like that. You don't have to put things together to do it. If I go back down to stone shovel here and do that, I can actually, boom. You can actually shovel out the snow there, which is pretty cool. And yes, you can go down into the ground. So, I don't know how far you can go down into the ground, to be honest with you. But I did get 1 snow for doing that. And if you combine, let's say, that snow with a tin cup, and with a tin cup that I have, I can actually boil water. That's another interesting thing about this. This is not just survival. Your character has to stay warm. They can actually get hypothermia. They can get heat stroke. It's kind of wild that they did it that way. You actually have to be careful. It is really survival. If you drink tainted water, you can get diarrhea essentially, and it will make you sick. Things that drop you have a stat called wellness, and wellness is what makes or breaks you there. And you got to keep that wellness up, because having a really low wellness, you're prone to sickness, you're prone to this. Early on, I'll show you again my character here. Shows your side quest, things you got to do. You do have skill points and skill trees, so there is the leveling. Map is fairly large. This is my character. You do choose a character at the beginning. They all have names and whatnot. I'm playing a girl, and I pretty much have crafted cloth armor and fiber clothes and different things so that I can be not so exposed to the elements, which is nice. Your crafting menu, it's real simple to craft things. You want to get cloth fragments, and you've got 2. You just go to craft. Let's say I just craft that real fast, and it'll craft me 4 of those cloth fragments, which again is nice to actually see. I'm supposed to do a fiber shirt here, and it tells me I need to do a fiber hood, and then craft that, and I gotta do fiber. Let's see here. Fiber gloves, and then I'm supposed to do fiber pants, I believe, or pant fiber shoes, and craft that right there. So, and I have plenty of that stuff, so which is kind of nice. And you craft all that, and I got to do pants now, which is, again, this is basically showing you how to survive and how to do everything you need to do in the game. And it's just a really fun survival, crafting, get loot, get stuff, things you need, and it's just nice. It's nice to actually have that, that you need to do. So I've already done like the pants, for example. If I want to go with a plant fiber hood, I can put a hood on instead of that hat. There you go there, but I'm gonna wear my cowboy hat and put that back there. And again, once you get done with all that stuff, I can drop it. I don't necessarily need to keep it. I can go to inspect, let's see here. I think you can inspect it. Yeah, see, it shows you like what everything is. You know, shows you your puncture, duration, it's light armor, plant fibers you need, because you can repair stuff, which is nice. And again, it's just got this whole, you know, survival thing. I can scrap it if I want by hitting that, you know, and it's kind of nice to, I can do that, inspect, and scrap, since I don't really need it. Hold on a second. And again, the interface takes a minute to get used to, but I'm telling you, YouTubers out there and gaming community out there, this game is a lot of fun, and I've very much have been enjoyed playing it. It's just, I mean, I've barely got into the scratching the surface of it, but it is just a cool game to be able to sit here and it's a voxel style game. I'm on day 2. Things do get progressively worse as you go. It's getting around daytime, so nothing in there. And again, you spend time trying to find, you know, you want to spend time trying to, let's see here. Gotta get some more wood here for my fire. Some more wood here. Oh, more wood. And, you know, go back to where I was at. You can use this cotton here. Pick up cotton. This is what you can make fibers with. Everything has to be crafted. And again, it's not just like Minecraft, where there's monsters and stuff, but you have to stay alive. You have to stay warm. You have to be careful. You have to make sure that you can camp out, or you can go to a house and try to fortify it, because it will get worse and worse as it progresses, and you've got to be careful. Let's see here. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can't do none with that. But you just got to be cautious. And since I got to find where my camp is at, I got to go check the map. And my camp is just straight ahead. And you can set waypoints if you want. If you die, you will spawn at your bedroll. It takes cloth to build bedroll. Here's how. Let's show you a little bit of fire usage here. You take your basic wood, you put it in here, and you turn it on. And there you go. You actually have that. And if I wanted to, let's say, do some boiled water, says I need this and this, I can cook it. It's going to cook some boiled water. And now I have boiled water. And that's going to keep, you know, because you have to drink and you have to stay hydrated. And that's a really, again, interesting concept to be able to do that. So once it's boiled, this will be actually completely drinkable. I think that's a really cool concept. Again, it's all real survival in a zombie apocalypse. When you play with people, you know, I'm not sure if people can kill each other. They probably can, but you know, it's real easy to make stuff. And you know, my wood's burning out. It only lasts for so many seconds. So if you have a lot of wood, you can use tools like this pot if I want to, or you find a grill. I can actually make boiled eggs. If I have bacon and eggs, if I kill like a pig, I take the ham. And I mean, you can actually do all this to make a blueberry pie. You know, medicine. If you want to make antibiotics, you can, which is cool. Herbal antibiotics. I mean, it's really interesting. The whole concept is this highly stylized, you know, kind of thing. I was actually supposed to wear those. I gotta actually craft some those fiber shoes again, which is kind of funny. You'll see shoes and gloves. I was supposed to wear them, and then so let me do that real quick, and then plant fiber shoes and craft that. Everything's kind of mousy, kind of driven, even on the keypad there. So, but it's real easy once you start getting the hang of it. It's not even like a difficult thing. And let me do this here so I can see. There we go. I've done it, but I don't really need to. I'm gonna go ahead and put my other stuff back on. Your player stats there you can see at the side. Tells you the temperature degrees. where your food's at, your water's at 24%. My wellness is a 1 of 200. And again, it's the stuff you have to, maintain, and you have to be able to. Let me take that right there, and then let's see here. There's beer there. If I want to boil an egg, so I can eat, or blueberries I can eat. Again, you want to keep your food up. It just dropped on the ground there, unfortunately. And they're just bouncing around now. The game has some glitches. It has some bugs. So, don't fret. They are supporting the game. Even though it did get a full retail release and digital copy release, it's still technically an alpha. They're going to be adding more and more to it as time goes on. They have a full support. I think it's going to be one of those, games that you'll. Let's see here. Got to figure out what button. So I'm going to drink some water here, and I'm going to. Okay, I don't know if I just dropped those or if I ate them. I don't know. Oh, I got to gather wood and craft a wooden club. But when I go back into my character here, you see my water went back up like to 51%. And again, you have to stay hydrated. So and again, I like that. That concept is really interesting. That you have to stay hydrated, and that's a really cool thing. Let's see here. I'll drink some more water here. Check out my water levels here. Yeah, they're back up to 78%. I mean, again, it's really cool that you have to survive like this. You have to be able to stay alive, and it's one of the more interesting things and intriguing things about the game. There are cities, I know that much, where you can explore and do things. I'm just trying to see if I can find some more wood here. There we go, some wood. I've got to be able to gather wood and craft a wooden club. Piece of wood here. Now, granted, I could spend time chopping down a tree, but it does take some time to be able to do that. There we go. I'm just trying to get this as easier because it's just one hit. Actually, I can save myself some trouble and just punch the wood. And so I've got wood, which is good. See some zombies walking around up there. Not no fun. Some more wood. I want to get some extra wood so I can burn some stuff at the campsite. And go back down here. The game actually started me out in a burnt out forest, which was kind of neat. And then I kind of made my way to this more mountainous hill outcrop, and then back to my let's see here. Got some wood now, and see. Always got to reference back the map because I always end up trying to figure out where my spot's at, which is over here. You can build things like structures and things like that. Again, that would be very time consuming. It's best to try to find a building and fortify it yourself. So let me go here again. I want to do this to use, and I'm going to take some wood, which is here, and turn it on. And it says for a boiled egg I need bottled water, and it says I don't have the requirements to do it for whatever reason, even though I could have swore I had bottled water there. And I don't know if I've got to have it on my tool belt or... Yeah, it says I don't have the required tools to craft this. Huh. I kind of want it, because you can't eat that egg. You cannot do that. That will make you sick as a dog. So let me turn that back off and save my wood. And put this up here, and then go to my crafting menu. And I have to craft this wooden club. let's see here. We're gonna see here. What does it say here? Got a class of wooden club. No. See if I can find it here. Wooden club. So do this and craft that. So did I craft it? Okay, so I got to do craft bow and arrows, which is I need to gather more wood, and we're good there. So there's my wooden club. So I'm gonna put this down here in my tool belt, and actually let's put it up in my inventory instead. You can take this empty bottle, for example, and you can actually go find water that way too, which is nice. So I gotta go find some more wood. I got plenty of plant fibers, so that's good. I just got to find enough wood to be able to craft. Let's see here. Let me craft stuff. So, ooh, I got 12 wood just by. See, that's what's nice. You have that axe. These bigger trees and stuff you can get a ton of wood from and plant fibers from, which is nice. Boom. There's a bunch more. So that's good. I got a bunch now. So this is excellent. I actually want to go get some more since. And let's see here. There we go. Fantastic. So now I should be able to craft a wooden bow, which is what it wants me to do. So let's craft that. And then it says I need to craft, let's see here, wooden, I don't know if it says craft arrow, so, and it says I need small stone and feathers, which I got all that. Feathers you get from bird nest. Damn. So got like 3 arrows there. I'll try to. Then I got to start a base. And again, this first little section is going to teach you how to craft and do everything that you need to do, which is pretty cool. I'm going to craft 2 more arrows to have at least 10. And now I've got a bow and arrow. Looks like I've got 2 bows and arrow. It's kind of oddball, but. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't know. There we go. Boom. Cool. Got me an arrow. Beautiful. Gotta gather basically 60 wood. It says I've got 60 wood. I've got to craft a wood frame, place wood frame, and upgrade wood frame. So nothing wrong with that. Over here. There we go. The 7 days die is just, I think it's great. It'll take a long time to get through that. Let's see here. Oh, zombies. A couple of them have found me. Let's see if I can shoot them. Oh, I missed. Oh shit. Got him. Headshot. Alright. And you can search their bodies too. See if they've got anything. They'll become cadavers when you do that, like full-on cadavers. Now this is nice. You had large beef ration. Beautiful. Got some food. Awesome. So I'm going to go back over here to my crafting here. I'm going to go to my wooden bow. No, wait a minute. And let me just, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to do an inspection. I can repair it. And now it's repaired. Put it back in my inventory. I want to repair this, so it's repaired. Puts it back in your inventory. There we go. And there we go. There you have it. I'm going to take this beef ration here. And don't eat it to put my food up. Alright, now here's where they want you to start a base, and I'm going to do that. And see, start a base. See what it's called here. It says craft a wooden frame. So I've got to see about finding a wood frame. So here's a wood frame. It is 5 wood, so I'm going to craft it. Okay, it's been crafted. Put that there. And just maybe find a spot for it. And there we go. It says, and I got to do, okay, I got to craft. It says something about upgrading it. So let me do this real quick. Craft another one, I guess. I think I gotta do 3 of them, and then I gotta like upgrade it. I don't know what exactly that means, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna put these here. There we go. I've done 3 of those. So this is a wood frame, and again, you have to legitimately build. You can legitimately build an entire home from the frame up, or you can just go to a home and try to reinforce it, which is, I think, would be the better way, better deal here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my bedrobe, carry that with me. I can keep that here, and I'm not really sure on this whole upgrading thing, like what I'm supposed to do exactly, and but I gotta figure that out. Wood frame full corner, wood frame ramp, wedge. I'm not really sure about like what it means by upgrading. I don't know if it means I should, you know, there's wood stairs, wood window. I'm not really sure, because you can do concrete blocks. There's a wood frame full corner, inner corner, you know. Not, like I said, real 100% sure on that. I'm going to pick these up. I'm going to go wander around for a little bit. I want to show you a little bit of the game world and what you're doing here in the game world here. I'm just kind of going around collecting. Need wood for repairs, to repair my stuff, so I'm just getting fibers. I can chop down a tree if I wanted to. It does take stamina. Every time you hit this tree, you see your stamina meter going down a little bit. You know, so you gotta watch that too. Everything costs you. You can actually get heat exhaustion if you're in an area that's hot and you overexert yourself. You can die from it. It's like crazy. It's like very survival, which is cool. You know, that they actually bothered to put that little level of detail in there. So here we are. I'm gathering all kinds of wood. You can see on the corner what I'm getting there, which is pretty amazing. And it's about down. And look, watch. The whole tree falls. This is freaking great. And it disappears, but it's great that they actually animated that. And I've got a ridiculous amount of wood now. So this is the road I was on. I can head back here. Let's see here. But that did take some... I forgot that there is a quick, like, selecting thing. I've got to repair this stone axe for sure, because I've got over 440 wood now, and so that's good there. And I want to repair that too while I'm at it. And that's my shovel. And I do think I want to make some more arrows. Let's see here. Ammo and tools. Arrows. Okay. So I still need some more small stones if I'm going to do some more arrows. Again, no big deal. No biggie there. Little crossroad here is a little light fixture. Again, I can knock it down too, which is kind of funny. Stop sign here. Let's see here. I walked right. And it's hard because it's made of metal. So, but you can. So you don't want to do that because you'll be it'll take you a long time to get that. Just collecting cotton here to make fibers and cloths and whatnot. I'm just gonna. I really don't need. I can actually go over here with my shovel if I want to. And boom. And I picked up some dirt and grit and sand, I believe. Let me. I'm gonna check my inventory here. So I've got. There's some small stones. You can get that from that. Here's some pine seeds. Yes, you can grow stuff, which is nice. I got some crushed sand. There's a can of tuna. My food is still at 46. Water's at 46. So I'm gonna eat this can of tuna. There we go. Put my food up a little bit, and let's see here. Go to my character again. Where's my bottled water? And I'm going to. I'll drink that. Put my water back up. There you go. And it leaves me with an empty can, so that's nice. And that empty can is going to allow me to go to a water supply or source and figure that out. You can pretty much go in any direction you want. You know, there is a centralized city, I believe, where there's a lot more buildings, a lot more stuff going on. So it's that's what you got to do there. And I'm just kind of like, you know, just roaming the countryside here. Here's a house here. And you can find resources, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. I'll try I'm getting small stones for doing that. And getting rid of that stuff there. Let's go in this house. It's unlocked. I'm not really sure on. Here, I'm gonna search this cupboard. Good, need that. That'd be good for search the toilet. There is murky water. You can boil it though and save you the trouble there. So don't drink the toilet water. But it's good to get these little items, and then yes, later on you can do that. These are fireplaces, and no, I don't know if you can use them or if they're just there for decoration. Okay, I hear zombies. Not sure where they're at, but I am going to see. So I hear them like they're trying to bust in or do something, so I'll try to get out of there. Again, like I said, I'm just kind of starting this off. You know, it's so far been a really fun game. I love the survival aspects of it. I love the crafting aspects of it. You know, if you are a Minecraft fan, or if you're a fan of, you know, if you were a fan of State of Decay, for example. And State of Decay, just, you know, it's, and I was a fan of that. That's who it was. The zombie right here. I'll get you. Oh. Damn, he's still, oh, nope, he's good. Search this body. Like I said, it's still in this early build, so you have to remember that even though you can go out and buy this retail, it's still considered an alpha build, so make sure you remember that. It is, just taking garbage out. So, it says I'm wet, so now it's raining. See if maybe I can kill this dude. May have gotten him, I don't know. So it's raining now, and I'm wet, and again, This can affect your character. You can catch codes. You can get hypothermia if you're not dressed properly. This is like the burnt out forest I was in earlier. Here's another. Oh shoot. Nothing there. Nope, another zombie. Zombie nurse. Headshot and you're dead. Plague nurse, she didn't have anything on her. Again, the sound's a little hit and miss. It's still an alpha build, but I think this is going to have a big following. I think people are going to really get into this game. I think it's great thus far, and I'm enjoying it, and I like what I've played thus far. I'm just going to pick a direction and kind of head off in it and see what's going on. So, you know, just be curious. Okay, I'm getting tired here. My character's got to chill here. And again, this is mainly just, you know, a survival game. You survive and you do your thing. Now here's something here. Zombies. Oh, there's a lot of them. Get away from them for the moment. Somebody was, I guess, building a structure. This would be a good little place to hole up in. A lot of zombies getting hurt. You can bleed out in this if you are not careful. They are zombies, adding hordes. Oh! She's still standing there even though I knocked her head off. I don't know what that's about, but... See, my wellness went down because I got hurt, and you see I've got... I'm very hurt. And I'm healing. There are a lot of zombies there. A lot of zombies. A lot more than I wanted to deal with. Not no fun. She's still standing there. That was obviously a glitch. And which again, it's still in this alpha build as I said, so gotta be careful. My character got hurt on that one. I'm gonna have to do some repairs for sure. Let me go in here. Search this cooler. There's nothing in there. And there's some magnum parts. Cool. Let me go into my inventory here because I'm getting pretty full here, and you do have to do some repair. I'm gonna have to do some repairs for sure. And there we go, repaired that. And let's see here. definitely want to... I don't really have much in the way of food, so I might have to make a campfire and try to cook something. So let's go in here. I guess I could let's just put it outside. And again, this is one of the cool things about this game. It's just fun. It's amazing to see that a lot of care and love was definitely put into it. You can tell a lot was. So, craft a campfire. It's on the tool belt now. I'm gonna place it. I'm gonna put some fire in there. Let's see here. I've got wood somewhere. At least I thought I did. Let's see here. Some old sham sandwich. Can of peas. There's my wood. This will take a long time to burn, obviously. And I want to try to make some food here if all possible. It says a boiled murky water. I've got to cook that and make boiled murky water, and then I've got to see what else I can make. Here's my pot, and put my pot there, and I gotta put my, let's see here, boiled egg. Let's see here. I need, it says, oh, I don't have the bottled water now. Crap. But anyway, I was going to try to make actually some actual eggs to eat here. So, because you can't eat that egg, it will make you sick. You will get the shits. So I don't really have much in the way of there to do. So I did find this little camping area. So I don't know. It's just a little place to hang out. Barrel, and I mean, I could probably like spend time fortifying this whole area if I really wanted to. Another neat thing is if I knock out these support structures, the whole building will collapse. It's not like Minecraft, where I mean it has the real kind of physics thing going on with it, which is really cool. It's just a really cool concept. This is like cloth, I guess, a cloth tent. That's why I ain't collapsed. Glass there, you can knock out, which is nice. This is just somebody's tent, is what it is. Which is cool that people build this stuff. So, but anyway, I don't want to make this video too daggone long. I just wanted to show you a little bit of this 7 Days to Die. It's really a cool game, and I totally recommend it if you're a fan of Minecraft or your DayZ type games. Zombie apocalypse, there's full-on survival. It's like first-person State of Decay. Telltale Games, I think, really has something really special here. So check it out now. It is in stores and on demand on your PlayStation Digital and Xbox One for $29.99. I am the Juice Man 3941, just showing you a little bit of gameplay of 7 Days to Die, showing you what it's all about. And as always, gamers, good fucking gaming.